Triston Quitugua, we're waiting on his appearance there. He is walking on to the mat. Once again, we do have a gi matchup. Now, one interesting point that really stood out to me, Jay, we got a, look, it seems that the belt is faded off. It's still blue belt, but
yep.
for one point it looked purplish.
Fighting in the blue corner, representing Fort Lauderdale Police Department, Bryan Maidana. Then fighting out of the red corner, representing JFRB, Triston Quitugua.
So we definitely have two blue belts. Should be a good match in the gi.
And I gotta point out the gi of Triston is amazing, very firefighter-like,
yes,
right?
Yes.
I never quite, I have a guy, I have a training partner that does the same thing, puts out his elbow like that before the matchup. Don't know the meaning behind it, but hey, whatever rocks your boat.
Well, he used a
great way of putting it.
Looking for that knee bar on the underneath, but he got.
Now, and we're doing just to point something out for those again that are watching just for the first time. Triston having a couple of stripes on his blue belt, and on the contrary, his opponent does not have any stripes on his belt. How much does that matter?
It could be a brand new blue belt, and it could be a guy that's halfway to getting his purple belt. So, but again, depending on the schools, how many days a week they're training, what level of competition they train, if any, if they're just hobbyists. So, it's hard to tell, But realistically, obviously, 2 stripes is about halfway through your blue belt journey. And Bryan's got to watch out here.
He has that triangle. I can see it. Seems like he has that arm trapped in the other side.
Yep, it's inside, but he's gonna have to try to posture here.
4 minutes and 42 seconds already in this matchup. Triston with the fire-looking gi and Bryan with the black gi.
And Tristan's gonna look to break the posture down and start to lock that triangle up deeper.
To break that triangle submission attempt.
So he's stacking him here, but that's not always the best option. Posturing up and getting his knees underneath him and getting his posture up so he can start to work an arm out or back in.
Bryan kept holding on to the sleeve there. Does that make any difference throughout this position?
He's probably holding on to the sleeve. It seemed like he was reaching up to pull that leg to try to lock the triangle in more to get it tight, because you see how he's kind of they're on. Triston needs to get more perpendicular to finish the triangle realistically. There we go. See how he's trying to get perpendicular now? And now Bryan's going to try to feed that arm in. And for you guys at home,
does have the arm underneath if you see it there.
Yeah. So for you guys at home, triangle is when you have one arm in and one arm out, and it's dangerous to getting choked. And
but if you have long legs, it's easier for you to catch.
For sure. It's easier to catch without angles, right? Like, you still got to cut some angles, but it's easier to catch initially, and then you're going to have to cut an angle to get a good finish.
Now, can you trade off here, maybe look for an arm bar around his position?
I can't really see where he's got it here. I think in this position it would be difficult for him to do that. Bryan really needs to work to try to posture or get that other arm back in.
We got 3:15 on the clock.
And maybe square up. So, like, Triston to finish triangle wants to get perpendicular. So defend, you want to try to stay a little bit more parallel and then work the posture.
Right, because Triston really doesn't have anything much here. He's too much to the right side of it. Can't fully put the left or that leg over. Now he's trying there. He's attempting to.
He's attempting, but see how realistically the right leg of Triston wants to make a triangle over top of the left leg, and that left leg realistically wants to almost cover like the name of like the back of a jersey. So the angle's not there yet, and he's going for that arm bar, but now Bryan did a good job of getting the arm back in.
Now, one point to note, we see sometimes that some competitors wear the rush guards under their gi. These guys are not wearing their rash guard under their gi.
So,
any preference?
I don't have a preference. IBJJF, you can't wear a rash guard under the gi when you're competing. So, no, that may be why they are not.
As we are now approaching the 2-minute mark in this matchup, again with the kind of brownish looking type of gi, there is Triston Quitugua taking on Bryan Maidana of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department wearing the black gi. This matchup almost nearly complete already, heading to the almost 1 minute and a half mark. This is Battle of the Badge 3 coming to you from the Miami, Florida. La Scala, the 4 ambassadors.
So Triston's doing a good job of not getting his guard pass and not really allowing Bryan to posture up, which is causing him issues in passing the guard. Now he's postured up, so let's see how he passes here. He's attacking right back into the full guard now. So,
well, so far, because of those submissions attempts, the edge has to go to Triston. Oh, great way of sweeping him over.
Good scissor sweep.
Yeah.
But let's see what Bryan has from the bottom. Maybe he has more submission attacks from the bottom.
Oh, oof. A great attempt, but nobody home. Triston still pulling the guard here. Wanted to take the matchup to the ground. No, they go right back to their feet.
Triston's playing right into the rule set, though. He's pushing the pace and throwing up some submission attacks, right? Like, in Fight to Win, that's what you have to do. You have to push the pace, and you have to throw up some submission attacks to get the judge's decision if it gets that far.
And there he goes again, attempting another submission. That is what the judges likes. Good way of Triston attempting to sweep him again, but not possible. Less than 30 seconds to go.
No, but he did use that like hip bump sweep to get him to base out, which is leading to this triangle attempt here. I don't think the arm's all the way out, but it is leading to that triangle attempt. So he basically distributed his weight and then tried to throw it back up in.
But this is what catches the attention of the referees, those attempts here at Fight to Win. 5 seconds to go. And this match is done as we now come down to the referee's decision. Who will it be?
So good match. I think Triston definitely was the aggressor.
Make your decision. Your winner, Triston Quitugua.
You know, Bryan showed his ability to defend submissions and not get submitted.
That's a win for